Multitasking is a really good concept, be it in electronics or our own brain. And also in both the cases, the process involved is quite similar. In electronics, the resources like CPU and RAM are split up in between the multiple tasks. And also in the case of our brain, something similar happens, and our organs like prefrontal cortex and other areas get divided in between the tasks. That's also why we feel that the tasks get more difficult as we try to multitask instead of just focusing on one single task at a time. Now it's clear that when we do multiple tasks, our attention and concentration get split in between the tasks, and we don't get to pay full attention to one single task. Does that mean there is a limit to the number of tasks we can do at a time? Yes, there is a limitation, and it's really a very big limitation, and that is that we can do only one task that requires our attention. Only one. But still, in most of the situations we can see that we actually do multitasking. Then how does that happen? We don't actually do multitasking, we just call it multitasking, because when we are doing, always it's like one task requires most of our attention and the other one does not need any attention, and it happens automatically. For example, you can just text someone on your phone while you're cycling. That's because cycling actually happens subconsciously once you decide which direction to go and check for all the obstacles in front of you and just start cycling. Then actually it doesn't require attention and it happens automatically. You start cycling and your attention goes towards texting on your phone. That way you feel like you're multitasking, but most of your attention is only to text the person whom you're chatting with on your phone, and you're paying no attention to actually cycling. That's also why accidents happen most of the time, and when you're on your mobile while you're driving. Also, in the case of walking, it actually doesn't require any attention, and once you decide your destination and the route which you want to choose and from where you want to go, and you start walking, then after some time you actually do the process of walking and moving your legs subconsciously, and you don't pay any attention to it, especially if you are walking along and talking with someone else or seeing something interesting while you're walking. Well, then what would happen if you try to do 3 or more tasks at a time, and that too the tasks which require your attention? Sad to say that you just can't do that, and even if you try to do it, somehow it would be really tough, and there's also the chances that you just mix up stuff and mess everything. Have a look at this picture. When we try to do more than 2 things at a time that require our attention, we actually make things slower, and that's something less productive because we don't actually do the tasks most of the time. We spend time and energy in deciding what to do first. That is, we try to prioritize the task, and that takes more energy and time than doing the task itself. That means a lot of things just get wasted, lot of resources just get wasted. Instead of doing the task, we try to find out which one to do first. That way we are wasting more time. So turns out that even if you feel that multitasking can be great and we can do things very fast, in reality it's not like that, and if we try to do one thing at a time and then the other, we are actually good that way, and we can do things faster and correctly instead of just messing everything up.